Okay, for this one here, a recipe for 8 oatmeal raisin muffins calls for 1 cup of flour. The number of muffins that can be made varies directly with the amount of flour used. There are 3.5 cups of flour available. How many muffins can be made? How many muffins can be made? So we see in this particular problem, we see that the number of muffins varies directly with the amount of flour. Since we know this, a direct relationship takes this form: y is equal to kx. So they want us to find how many muffins can be made when we have 3.5 cups of flour. Let's look at what we know from the beginning. Okay, so we know that the number of flour is 1. The number of muffins they want to make is 8. We don't know what the constant of proportionality is. So they want us to find out the number of muffins that can be made when we have 3.5 cups of flour. But we still don't know what the constant of proportionality is. So what we can do is use, in the first set of conditions, we can use the amount of flour and the amount of muffins to find out what our constant proportionality is. Then once we know what K is, we can go ahead and solve for M. So here we have M, muffins is K times F, so 8 here, K, and F is 1. That means that K is equal to 8 over 1, or just 8. So now we know our constant of proportionality. Now we have an equation we can use. Our equation is going to look like something like this. M is equal to KF. Now M is going to be, K is 8. So that's our equation. And they want to know, now that we know K here, this is no longer unknown. This is 8. And that's 8. Okay. So the number of muffins that can be made when we have 3.5, that's going to be 3 times 2 and 3 is 6. 2 and 3 is 6 plus 1 is 7. That's 7 over 2. So I have here 8 over 1 times 7 over 2. Gives me 56 over 2. What's that going to be? 28. So the number of muffins that can be made is 28.